This year marks the 25th year since Ukraine gained its independence, and the United States has been there to support and help you at every step of the way. Our partnership has spanned 4 different American presidents from across our political spectrum. It has deep roots in both the Republican and Democratic parties. As you saw a few weeks ago, when 2 of my good friends from, quote, the other side, former Senate colleagues John McCain and Lindsey Graham and Amy Klobuchar of my party visited with Ukrainian troops on the front lines in the east. And that's because Americans and Ukrainians are united by deep bonds, our shared values, and our common hopes for the future. But as you know, no one else can do the hard work but the Ukrainian people. It's up to Ukraine. If you continue carrying your progress forward, then not only will you continue to build a more open, more democratic, more prosperous future that the Ukrainian people deserve, you will keep the international community united behind you in that effort. And I hope the next administration will also want to be a supporter and a partner in your continued progress. But as you know, no one else can do the hard work but the Ukrainian people. It's up to Ukrainian leaders and people to put the needs of the country above narrow personal interests, to place the general good above point scoring and local prejudice. And that goes for everyone. Members of Ukraine's government, representatives of the Rada who took an oath to serve the Ukrainian people as a whole, judges who undertake the responsibility to dispense justice equally, members of the media and civil society, and ordinary citizens whose job it is to hold those in power responsible. As I said last year when I had the great honor to address the Rada, I quote, "Each of you has an obligation to answer the call of history and finally build a united, democratic Ukrainian nation that can stand the test of time." You're well underway to do that, Mr. President. So I wanted to thank you, Petro, not only for your leadership, but for your friendship. I shared the same sentiment earlier this morning when I met Prime Minister Groisman earlier today. As a nation, you've made a lot of very difficult decisions, and many more difficult political choices remain ahead. But there is no denying the progress that Ukraine has made since the Maidan.